Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Farming Simulator 22. This is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Fox Farm, my test map. This is the T7 HD Series Edition by Frits. 14.84 megabytes to download, 21 slots on console. It is a medium tractor of the New Holland brand, as you can see here. So let's look at it in the store. First, vehicles, medium tractors. And here it is, the T7 HD Series Edition. $220,500. So about the same price range as some of the other top medium tractors. We have 273 to 313 horsepower, variable rate transmission, 410 liters of fuel, 31 mile per hour max speed at 10.8 tons. We have quite a number of configurations. We'll go through them all. Engines, we start with the 273 horsepower as standard. We can bump up that to 288, and that will actually change your fuel capacity as well, 630 liters. Don't see that too often. And then up to 313. So we have three choices, 273, 288, and 313. We'll leave it at that. Wheel brands: Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokian, and Trelleborg. So this is, as you'll find out, a South American styled model, I shall say. So some of the wheel choices will reflect that. In Trelleborg, we have the standard rear wheel weights, a wide with weights, rear twins all around. Very nice styling. It looks different in a way. Then we have narrows, and then we have a cane spacing. So sugar cane, a very wide stance of, so very stable, and with weights. So we have that, and then with rear weights, and then back to standard. So in Michelin, we have, Michelin, we have the weights, wides and weights, twins all around, and the cane spacing and spacing with weights, and back to standard. No narrows. Continental, we have just wheel weights. Midas, we have weights, wides, twins all around, narrows. So we do have a narrow in Midas, and we have a balloon tire size. Very nice. Does it even have, does it say what's on the side? Well, of course it's Midas, yes. That's so a balloon tire Midas and back to standard. So that's neat. $5,000 for that. BKT, we have the standard. We do have a narrow in BKT, and Vredestein runs through the usual twins and weights, wides, weights, and twins. And Nokian, we have standard 2, cane spacing for Nokian with weights, and back to standard. So that's kind of neat. And back to Trelleborg. So we have the cane spacing. The most expensive was the balloon tires, but that automatically took away the fenders, if you noticed that. So we're going to leave it here for this. Weights and protection. So we have standard, which is nothing on the front. Then we have weights all the way up to 945, and then we have you can add that front bracket or two different grids, or nothing. So we're going to leave that off. Well, let's go with the grid 2 just for the moment. Fenders standard, no front fender, or no fenders altogether, or back to standard. So no fenders altogether, actually going to cost you $100 extra. Beacons, no or yes. Exhaust, we have the standard, we have long chrome, short chrome, or back to the standard. So the short chrome exhaust is $150. windows, we have standard, which are a little bit cloudy because there's the clear, which is ultra clear, and then a dark tint. So 500 bucks for the clear and 800 for the dark windows. Now here's where you have a 3-point. So you have a separate 3-point hitch option for $3,000. So what that means, if you go for the 3-point, you might as well just take that to standard because it eliminates it and you're not paying the extra money. So a little pro tip there. Colors. Now here's where it gets interesting because we have the blue, which is a not standard New Holland blue, but you don't pay for it. Black edition, $0. We have a yellow, which is kind of cool, no dollars there. A black metal or a matte black, and a blue metallic. And then we're into the looks like standard Giants palette of colors, which is going to cost you $2,000 there. Still look good, and we get an orange as well. Yes, orange or pink or even purple. Tractor seat color. Now this is should have had the clear, but you can pick the color of your seat, the in-seat insert. You can see it from here. 10 bucks for that, kind of cool. And then every color option, even a chrome. Let's see, will it charge me for, yeah, so 100 bucks only for, we make it even pink, it's $100 for the wheel rim colors. Pretty cheap on the color options, I must say. I understand wanting to charge for a change of color, but that's reasonably priced, I would say, in my opinion. Right, okay, so here is the base standard run-of-the-mill, let's say run-of-the-mill. This is the base model with no options that I purchased right off the floor, as it were. We'll shut it down and start it up. It does have a somewhat of a unique, more of a unique sound, I would say. Interior, as you can see here, we have lights, signals. Do the signals do anything inside? I don't see anything. We have a nice display. Things move when you go forward and backwards. That's nice. Let's get out of the tractor. So we have options to operate L1 and right stick left and right. Open and close that right door. R1 and right stick left and right. You can open and close that hood. So you can open that up and have a little bit of a role play. Take a look inside. Do some maintenance on that. Oh, it's chattering away there too. Might want to check those motor mounts. Make sure they're tight. Right. And that's it. That's it for extra abilities, as it were. Here's all the lights and so forth. We're going to check out the other one too with the beacons and so forth. But we have, this is as I said, the 275 horsepower. We have something rated at 250, I believe, and it's struggling a bit to pull it. Now, it's, of course, I'm making it pull something bigger than it should. So it does all right, but it's not what I'd call overpowered. But anyways, here we have one that I have tricked out with everything, the big tires, the big engine, and this is an appropriately horsepower rated something I'm pulling here. So we have the advantage of weight, big tires, and so forth. If we hop in here, we can see there are the beacons, and we'll put some lights on, very well lit. And if we hire the worker here, we can see it comes up to speed at no problem at all there. Very nice, and the worker has been using this cultivator very handily, no problems there. So let's stop him and unhook it, because we're just going to go for a little bit of a ride. It isn't the fastest off the line. It takes a little bit to get up to speed, but once it starts going, it goes pretty good. It has some body lean to it, driving it around. So And of course the color choices are there if you like them. These big tires seem to handle pretty nice. They seem to have some good traction. They're not... Yeah. And the black smoke out of the smokestack is pretty neat. I like to see that. That's a nice touch. Nice to see some smoke out of a tractor for a change. And that's about it. It's actually a really nice, medium tractor with quite a number of options that we don't often see. And the megabyte download is pretty low. 21 slots is not bad for all the options that you get. And there you have it, the T7 HD Series Edition by Frits, 14.84 megabytes to download. And as I said, 21 slots on console. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.